I'm going to upload the VOD now. Wait, what? Hold on, I need to figure this out. Let's like this. Look at what... There we go. Okay, sound. And what are we doing? Gen.g versus BP. Alright, uploaded to my VOD's channel now. Face to have in-game stats. You mean for all of these games, Toby? And yeah, Clash is removed. Yeah, I don't think Twilight is there yet. So I think we're gonna see, I think today it'll just be Faith and Sky Ripper all the time. Yeah, exactly, Wilder. Just use 7-20 minutes. We'll see. It depends what happens when they go back in here, right? Like, wait, can I see? Do I have any friends on the next game? Wish it was Qadsiah. Is Landon in game? Where's Landon? He's in menus. Maybe we got time for a marbles then. Landon's still in menus. Yeah. Let's do it then. Wait, mods, do you have a code ready? What are we giving away? You pick, Juby. You pick. Not one of the ones we got today. One of the old ones. You pick, Juby. What are we playing for, Juby? We should set. I'll set up the wheel for tomorrow. Until then, Juby. Rhine Mythic, if you say so, Juby. Should we start with a Castle Siege? I feel like it's such a classic. Where am I looking? Am I blind? There it is. All right. You guys know what to do, right? You guys know what to do? If you don't know what to do, it's time to exclamation mark play. Rhine Mythic on the line. Danny is involved, mate. Wait, let me just turn this down a touch. Right, there we go. All right, so if you've never played Castle Siege before... Wait, let me move my cam out of respect for the dead. What are we getting? Just highlights? That's fine. All right. 60-second countdown starting. 1 minute to join. So exclamation mark play. The way this map works, we all go into the plinko. We're all going to drop. And then all you have to do... Get to the end of this long straight line. Nice and easy, you would think. But there's going to be cannons shooting at you. There's going to be exploding barrels to dodge. So it's a game of skill, a game of speed. All about surfing the explosions to the end zone, right? So exclamation mark play if you want to play Rhine and Mythic up for grabs. All you need to do is be the fastest ball to the end. Nice and easy. All right. 25 seconds left. Can we get to 300 people? One more person. We got to 300. No problem, actually, in the end. Well over 300. All right. All you have to do is be the fastest. Nice and easy. Dodge for barrels. Dodge for bombs. 10 seconds. Exclamation mark play. Last chance to get in. Lots of people playing for this one. Remember, don't worry too much about the early lead here. It's all about surfing the explosions, all right? All about surfing the explosions. Nice to have an early lead, but it's not the be-all and end-all. As you can see... These blue things, they can be good, but they can be bad. You want to go forward, not backwards. You certainly don't want to go off the edge. Lots of people dying early. Jesus Christ, it's a bloodbath right now. Names is going to be racing out into the front here. Carries the first explosion. Surfs it forward. Slowing down a little bit now. Oh, doesn't get knocked back by that one. Name's making steady progress. Just ducking underneath everything. Gets a nice little speed boost off that. Names has got a mighty lead, but a long, perilous road, and oh, he's going to get knocked back. Doesn't work out. Chance for an overtake now. And Zayo and Polaire, they are into the lead. Zayo's going to ride it forward. Dodges all the barrels. He's got the movement. Zayo races into the lead. Dodges every single barrel for now. Going to get bursted forward as well. And Zayo, He's absolutely zooming into the front. The rest of the pack is dead. Oh, he gets knocked back. He's lost all his momentum. Zale needs to find a way to regain this right now because everyone else is slowly but surely closing in. Come on, Zale, mate. We got to go forward. Forward. Oh, no, Zale. Even further back. And Lady Trash Panda races into the front. It's a 3-horse race now. Oh, but wait, a speed boost. Backpack. In around, but the barrels are causing all sorts of havoc. Fargon nearly goes forward, but instead gets knocked off the edge. Disaster. Lady Trash Panda trying to crawl forward, but gets knocked backwards as well. Still all to play for right now. And oh dear, gets knocked even further back. Musket trying to make his way through, but lots of barrels still to deal with. Musket going to try and run into every single barrel, it seems, copping everything on the face. But now Zale goes through. Zale actually surfs that explosion forward. A chance for Zale. He catches for Dynamite. Need to be careful. Don't go too fast, Zale. Don't go too fast. Just drop it in, Zale. Wait, Ginger. Oh, Ginger's gone too far. Zale seals it. Coleman now hot on the heels here, actually, looking to claim a second place. Good on you, Zale, for winning. We'll see if the rest of the pack can close it out. Coleman trying to come in for probably one of his strongest finishes to date here, honestly. Dodges that wave of explosions. Another line of cannons. Coleman dodged that one. Nice little tap in for Mod Coleman there. Second place. Kuba's coming in third. Nice and easy right now. And I think the cannons might have quietened down. It's all quiet on the Western Front. And everyone will be taking a nice peaceful ride in. So congratulations to Zale. One of the mods will reach out to you with the code for that Rhine Mythic. Congratulations. And here comes everybody else. Our top 10 is sealed. Oh, what's that? Still yapping? They're still yapping. Alright. Come on, use error, mate. Come on. Come on, mate. There we go. There we go. 155. Whoo! You don't think you've ever finished? Lifelong Edger? Lifelong Edger. Why are people threatening Zale? We're so hostile. Everyone wants to kill him. Take your Rhine Mythic and run, Zale. They're coming for you. You check if Steve's name's in the list? Yeah, let's have a scroll. I'll keep my eye out. You saw Rack playing marbles? Yeah. Alright, I'll send my... Is my lawyer here right now? Hello, I'm looking for my lawyer. Thank you, GB. Why is my lawyer never online when I need them? My lawyer is never here when I need them. Have you seen yourself yet, MO1? All you really wanted was to survive. Oh, Sky 150th. No good. Maybe I'll just search for you quickly, MO1. Wait, is it with a 0? Yeah, no, you are. 228th, mate. So, honestly, it was probably... You were probably better not knowing. I bet I died. Now, 199th. Top 200, Lumi. Not too shabby. Alright, we're not going to do everyone, guys, or we'll be here all day. Tennessee 206th. Honestly, everyone who's asking where they are, you've actually just been shit. You didn't even finish, Lemon. Alright, nobody who's asked has been in the top 100. Let's go off. Nobody who's asked has been in the top 100. Alright, first giveaway. Where were you, Coleman? You were number 2, brother. Only beaten by 1. Oh. Alright, we got another countdown. So I guess in hindsight, we've actually got loads of time between to do giveaways and stuff. Let me just reline my camera up here out of respect. Is that lined up? Yeah, now it's lined up. Oh, I'm breaking it. It doesn't like it when I preview on the screen that I'm also streaming. There we go. Sorry, I've had YouTube chat closed for a little bit while I was doing my marbles. Are we okay? This is the best thumbnail. Thank you, Sam Stackler. Next match in a few minutes, midnight. We'll be right back. Why are you trying to impreg yourself? Why is your first time chat impregnating yourself? Actually, don't tell me. It's better if I don't know. Immediately regretted the question as soon as it came out of my mouth. Thanks, guys. I'm glad I'm your favourite streamer. No reason to take a... I don't know why Captain Prash is copping strays, but you know how it is. The what in that feels like it doesn't really fit. All right. Oh, we're straight into it. So, Qadsiah versus Peps. Word on the street is Peps are doing pretty good in scrims, and we might be in a sort of top 6-ish situation in EMEA. But I am a big believer in Qadsiah. I'm a believer in checkers. I'm a believer in Landon. And I'm actually very much a believer in the Lubta hit scan as well. So, Peps get to pick first map. Why do they get to pick first map? I don't know, actually. Wait, did they finish higher in the Swiss? Does anyone have a functional memory? Is it maybe just completely random? Or, yeah, because I feel like the Swiss would have been... They finished second in Swiss. Who? Peps? Yeah, so I think the teams that come through open qualifier, they'll just use the Swiss ranking. But all the partner teams are above them. Is it just full random? Are you sure? It's full random. So it's full random, but there's 3 tiers, right? So it's like, there's the partner tier. I'll put it down here at Starker. There's the partner tier. There's the 2-0 open qualifier. And then it's just the lower bracket open qualifier, right? So there's that kind of seeding, but if any 2 teams are on parity, they just 50-50 it. Is that the system? The objective. All right, I should shut up because we're starting. Qadsiah, Team Peps, 2 teams that are going through the open qualifier. And let's get locked in here. So we're gonna get... I'll catch up with a ban. So Pep's got to pick the map. They banned Juno first, which forces on this Kiri. Response is a Malga ban from Qadsiah. So both teams happy just to take this Hazard Mirror. And remember how important this Hazard Mirror is. And Lubta straight at it. He's got it, but Tread's going to get traded. Has an advantage now for Ice. Lubta's going to try and swing back. He's awfully low, but they don't give a kill on Ice. Oh, Haku gets it. Haku dives in. That's World Cup winner Haku for you. But he's going to get responded to by Zodial. Just a dogfight on point right now. Suzu has been forced out by Landon, or from Landon. Now the dive in from Ken, but he gets taken down by Lubta. And no one has capped first point yet. We'll get another crack at it. Both Hazards are back for another run. Look at Landon's Kitsune Rush charge. He's been dinking someone because he has it already. Get it going, Landon. A chance to push him back. And actually, Team Peps, they're just going to concede for space in the end. Whoa! Landon a little bit closer as the speed push comes in. Will TP out, manages to get away, but Tread gets caught by it as well. I can see it just looked like they got caught surprised a little bit there. Ice will clean up 2 with his block and a 3rd one now, and they get value out of that beat push. And it looked like Qadsiah just a little bit slow. They had their Kitsune Rush, looked like they were getting ready to go, but it was FD God who got them going first, and now the situation is going to be reversed. Zerion will have Kitsune Rush, and Haku will have beat. I feel like last year a lot of watching Zerion was Good aim, good mechanics, poor support ult. So I want to see better out of Zirian, but it's the overclock to start with here instead. Beat back from Haku. Zirian will layer his Kitsune rush down, and loads of dinks going through from Zodio, and he will take Lubda down at the end of that too. Now force him all the way back. Another dink, and the wall finishes off Haku. And Zodio getting it done right now. Tread will fall too, and it'll be a late death. Or late-ish death for Landon. It's not too bad, really. But strong layering of the ults there gets him over the top. Now we're into a situation where overclock advantage for Lubda. He can start with that, but he's got to worry about Ken's blade. He's got to worry about Ice's downpour. Checkmate trying to take some of this space on the left, but all of Peps are there, so the blade will be coming out, looking for one, trying to catch FD God, does catch FD God. Can he find another target? Nothing that meaningful, just a single slash onto the hazard. But now opening pick, and Checkmate, he's chasing them out right now. He wants space for his team. They want control of this cap back yet. They have the overclock if they need it as well. But 1 ult and 1 kill isn't that great, and they've only just got themselves onto point. Now look to pop the overclock, looking for more himself. Ken will respond with Blade. Ken is all the way there on him, but boot back, the send back. Peel is good from them. They lose Tread in the front line while all of this is happening though. And Ice able to take over a little bit again. Now the boot onto Lubda, but he needs so much help in this situation. He's going to slide in, get taken down. Landon and Haku are still left alive, but they're the only ones there. And we can just see the power of the hazard in the cleanup here. Haku manages to get out, actually. FD God looking for it. Maybe a chance with a wall. He really wants it, actually. Ice, he's committing deep for it here. Has he gone too far? No, he gets the kill. Good chase from Ice, and now this touch is going to be a little bit scuffed about there. Lucio, Lander's going to have to carry ult so early, and Team Peps are just going to full disengage that one. Now Team Peps, they have both support ults ready to push back with here. Qadsiah, they need a miracle, and they have Checkmate dying early. They've tried to go round coast to get another touch, but boot back. Tread can't even get the touch. FD God will get an Ajax after the round for good measure. And Qadsiah have been pushed over there. Strong first fight, or first round from Team Peps. And really the most impressive part does actually feel like Ice over Tread right now seems to have the edge. Looked at a couple of nice rails and opening picks. Astro ready with the Ajax button. He's been waiting. Astro will be playing tomorrow. TM making their debut. Alright, more of the same mirror, more Kiri as well. Remember, Juno is banned. And looks like very similar formations here. Genji Lucio is going to be meeting in the hut. Both hazards will look to try and overload that side, try and give their Genji the advantage in that matchup. And it looks like it's going to be a right old scrap in here. Tread's going to lose the HP trade quite aggressively, actually, here. Onto the back foot. And now the dive the other way from Ice. Qadsiah survive, but they have to concede all of the space right now, and Team Peps will just use that as an invitation to get themselves on point. Tread will be able to get the touch, lost a bunch of HP for it. Suzu and Wall used defensively from Tread, but he's just getting burnt through right now, and it just seems to be no pressure on Team Peps as Qadsiah swing out. Checkmate does get one trade though, but tank advantage here for Team Peps, so if they can stabilize around Ice, I should be able to clean everything up. But Lubda on the high ground, they need some pressure on him. Checkmate is low and will get traded, but Lubda's just happy to fight everyone. Double pocket for Lubda, and he scared him away there. A little bit too slow to get this pressure onto Lubda once they had that player advantage. He was able to respond for them, and Qadsiah give themselves a little bit of space. And now we're in a situation when Landon once again has a slightly faster Kitsune rush. Point touch comes in from Team Peps on this retake. Another dink from Lubda as they come through. Defensive wall from Ice is getting pushed back and just harassed by this Genji. Pocket now coming through, and Checkmate's being walked on. Lubda gets taken down by Kenja in all of this, and Tread can't find the counter pick. Kitsune rush comes through now. They're trying to hunt down Ice. Another boot comes back. Suzu to try and keep push, but they die for it here. Kitsune rush push, and none of them live. Qadsiah can't convert that support ult investment. And they just seem to be getting nothing done here. Qadsiah, they just seem like if Lubda's not killing someone, there's just no pressure on this Team Pep side. Now Kitsune rush early into the spawn. Haku has the beat if they need it. They disengage it pretty successfully. Pressure onto Haku. They catch Ken actually going too far. And now Checkmate's going to blade to try and turn it. But what has he found? Not a whole lot of anything, honestly. At least he gets to live. Wasted blade from Checkmate. Honestly, the disengage was good enough. Now they kind of just won off that. Zodio's going to trade it though, and as he gets that kill, he's going to invest more, but Ice is low. The beat not in time to save Ice. Downpour comes out, does catch Zodio. Is anyone going to push this kill? Suzu just for the hell of it. And they get the flip of this Qadsiah. Zodiel's trying to swing wide here. Expect the pressure to come out. Wall onto him right now. Force back. Zodiel's still okay right now. We'll have another slide in 3 seconds. Overclock available for Lubta, but we're going to have to ask a lot of him because there's a blade coming his way from Ken. Ken is 1 HP. Can they pocket Lubta through it? Suzu is using. Ken gets 2. Oh, ends up being a little bit early from Landon, and Ken gets 2. And the blade should do it. They flip the point during all of this Peps as well, so they have to try and die quickly here. Qadsiah, they need to get another fight going. Tough one for him. Really has to come down, so I feel like the support ult value isn't where it needs to be for Qadsiah now. Now it's going to be Landon with another Kitsune Rush. He's getting more of them, but they're not getting the value out of them. Coming through the main here, we see a bit of harassment from... it's actually FD God sending down those hoops from the left-hand side. Checkmate's going to go force him out now as Landon walks out with his team. Pocket onto point. Nearly has this Kitsune Rush. Pocket onto Checkmate as well as he chases down this Lucio. FD God maybe in a little bit of a pickle down to half HP, but does get out. Now Kitsune Rush and Suzu onto the point, but it's a disengage for Peps. They're so far back. Tread's trying to force it, get a kill. They get the flip, but it costs him an ult, and now Zerion has Kitsune Rush advantage, but Tread hasn't stopped pushing. They're all over, but Landon has died. TP out from Zerion, and Tread has gone all in here. They've had to try and find kills, and they get nothing out of this push. Another support ult push goes begging for Qadsiah, and it will be an easy retake for Team Peps. And now we are looking at a very, very desperate situation for Qadsiah. Can anyone even get a touch? 10%, where are they going? It looks like Tread is going left. Tread's going to run into this Lucio. He is spotted out. Going for the touch. We'll be able to get the touch here. Wall onto point to try and buy a little bit more time here. Gets the tap. Checkmate on now. Pulls the blade down. Poor Ambi comes out. Checkmate avoids both of them. Just trying to live with his blade, but they're hot on his heels. They get that kill with those 2 ults. Trade though from Lubta. It's not over yet. Zodiel nearly has an overclock of his own, but Haku is so close to beat. It's a race to ultimates right now. Overclock first from Zodiel. Landon will fall. More coming through. Tread dies on 99%. Haku is 99%. He's going to die before it as well. And Zodiel lands all the cleanup. And Team Peps will take the first map. Yeah, it wasn't an AJ. He didn't use it. Like, he gets it right at the end. Gotta press it, Haku, mate. I mean, he did actually, like, die literally as he got it. Yeah, he died, even if he was holding the button there, I don't know if it goes off. All right. A strong start from Peps, right? At what point do we label your EMEA power rankings? Well, Sabotabi, did you watch the video or did you just skip to the end? Because remember, the rankings are for all of Stage 1. It's for who goes to China, so it's not who starts best, it's who finishes best. I'm predicting finishers. I mean, to be honest, the Genji one I'm a little bit worried about. The Genji one I'm worried about. The Qadsiah one, I'm not so worried about. Oh, I'm paying attention. Sloan Cameron. Coin flip or timeout for a week. All right, let's do it. We got time between the map. What do you want, Sloan? Heads or tails? It's going to be such a weird situation, Sloan, if you win VIP in my chat and then Hunter bans you from chat. What a roller coaster it could be. It was tails? Okay, are we ready? Let me go to the big cam out of respect for you. Where am I going? That button. All right, 500,000 on the line. 500,000 on the line. So a week timeout or VIP? The call was tails. I once heard that tails never fails, but we'll see. Oh, it's heads! It's heads! I respect the effort, Sloan. But it's a week timeout. I respect the effort. We'll see you in a week, Sloan. Respect the effort. 500,000 point channel redemption, or channel point redemption that was. A mighty effort. Mods, are you all trying to do the same thing at the same time? We'll see you at this time next week, Sloan. We'll see you for the second game next week of EMEA. A mighty effort. A mighty effort. They were informed Tails never fails. But it's just propaganda. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe everything you read. Bad week to take the time out. No mythics. Oh, good point, Stainy. It's a real coin. I can prove it's a real coin. I'll prove it right now. You see heads? You see tails. Heads. Tails. Zodia was 33 and 1. That's a good KD, I reckon. There's a different coin for sure. It's the same coin, guys. Nice CGI. Come on, guys. This isn't going to be appearing on good and bad CGI on Corridor Crew. It's a real coin. It's not a trick. It's not a trick. It's a real coin. Yeah, so word on the street was Peps. Peps were doing pretty well in scrims. Good one, Unbound. All right, Qadsiah here, taking us to Esperanza, and they will be banning Anna. Do I like your tweet, Smashy? I didn't see it. Let's find it. Where am I going? Here? Looks egotistical just to have a tab open with my own face on it. Is it about me, Smash? Or is it just Fuck's sake. I mean, what can I say, Smash? You proved, you know. Again, the caveat is let's see where you are at the end. But maybe I'm a little bit anxious about my Gen G prediction now, you know? A little bit anxious. That's nothing. Yeah, I thought that. Like, as soon as so, for those who don't know, Capitology is the coach of Timeless T. As soon as I drafted it, I knew as well with Capitology that there'd be something coming. Thanks for the first time chat as well, Jay. We appreciate it, mate. Getting exposed a little bit here. It's all right. Just you wait. Just you wait. There's plenty more games left in the season. I'm glad Smash is in the chat. I mean, that's Smash theory, right? Krusty's learning about it the hard way. Don't impregnate Jaywu. You're gonna make them have to... Don't make them explain in the team house the mpreg stuff. Oh, thank you, Ayua. Appreciate the gift to Smash. Very kind. A worthy reward. And we're into Esperanza, right? So let's talk about these bans a little bit. So the Anna ban, maybe as a protect ban more than anything for Qadsiah. Obviously, Hacker was one of the players who can maybe be targeted the most. The most in some of these situations here. Kind of really only a Lucio player, based on what we've seen. But basically, the way the dust settles, it's just going to be more of the same, and Checkmate's going to get caught early. Juno no longer bans, so both teams on Juno as well. And this is really pretty much the stable meta we've seen in Korea where it's been available. All right. A strong start for Team Peps again, just seem way ahead in the neutral right now. And they'll get themselves off in this first cap. We'll get another neutral going. Maybe really the big ult gap to note is the Lucio gap here in terms of FD God way ahead beat charge-wise. They're picking up their Juno from spawn because Lubta got that late trade. But already, yeah, getting up to 60% on this beat. Landon does have a quicker Ravo, so a bit of swings and roundabouts, but whichever one comes up first could be brutal. And Checkmate's going to have his dash boops a little bit there, so Checkmate can't make any aggressive moves here. When we saw the house success, oh, FD, where are we going, mate? Where are we going? Oh, he's a slippery motherfucker. He's got himself back out of that wall, and Peps get away with that one, and FD God nearly has beat. Getting up to 90%, quicker than this raid from Landon as well. If Peps realise this, and they should realise this because it's a first fight situation, just press tab and get that beat push going. They're low. Oh, the torpedoes catch Lupta, and they're just losing this trade. They don't even need the beat. Trying to make aggressive moves on the high ground. And I think it's just, yeah, no way to get out here, just late kills, and that'll be the checkpoint. Checkpoint for Team Peps, nice and easy.
Fuck you, Chris.
Oh! Oh, that was the sub coming through. That was the gift to smash. There we go. Now a fight on point, trying to commit to it. Landon's committed raid. Zirian doesn't quite have it yet, but they've managed to disengage this one quite nicely, and another support ult goes, begging for Qadsiah. Raid back now from Zirian. Torpedoes connect onto Landon, and Zodia will finish the job. Now they turn their attention to checkmate. He's taken down as well. Treader's thrown down this downpour. But it's not even a drizzle. Peps are going to shrug that one off and keep going. Now coming around the corner. B and overclock available for Qadsiah coming back. But Team Peps, they're barely investing ults to win these fights right now. They are an absolute mile ahead. Mile ahead. Now coming back through Beat and overclock. Beats will be traded and expected for this. So Lupta can't really convert any kills right now. Neither can Zodial. Just trading damage. But it's going to be Blade v Blade, and Ice has the downpour. So Downpour could be the difference maker here, but Zodial's going to get caught by Tread. Now the blade back from Kenny. Finds one, but only one. It's a 2-for-2 trade. Ice still is alive, though. Hazard advantage. He's looking for more. Doesn't quite have wall yet. Lupta is so low. Looking to push for more. Nearly has another slash timing. Wall onto this. Lucio has got him caught. Haku trying to play his life, but where is his way out here? He's having to fight for Lucio, but he's having to fight a Lucio and a Hazard, and Ice will get that cleanup kill. Now loads more meters on the board. And Qadsiah, they're on the ropes here. Downpour comes out to chase some of these kills. Has to jump forward, Tread to avoid it, but doesn't get it. Checkmate's going to get shot down on this blade as well. And none of these ults are going Qadsiah's way right now. Come round the corner, and it's already 107 meters gone. It's been one-way traffic here. Wall comes back in, and they take a bit of a backstep here. Peps trying to make sure they have all of their respawners. Ray's nearly up for both teams, but big downpour advantage for Tread here. But they have to do this difficult low ground to high ground retake, and I mean, we've seen them struggle with it before. Even with the Ray, it's not the greatest place to Ray up. They're trying to clear Ice off of this high ground, but Ken's going to respond with a dash. Tread now going to try and dive for backline, but doesn't connect with anything. Now a wall to get himself out of that one is going to be forced back. Have the Ray ready to go, and Lander's going to press that one now. They're trying to push forward with it. Can they catch anyone? Downpour on the chase. FD God responds with beat. Doesn't catch anything with the downpour. Now the speed ring comes out. Maybe Ice was caught in that. Later Ray from Zirian, though, coming back. Haku doesn't quite have the beat yet. He's desperate for it. FD God is in the mix. Haku's going to drop it, but it's only a two-person beat. It's too little, too late. Checkmate and Lupta get a couple of, a trade apiece. It's not enough, though. And again, it's just the ult value from Qadsiah. It's been really abysmal so far. Ray's not getting value, Beat's not getting value. And this is one-way traffic right now. The saving grace for Qadsiah, the good thing about losing so quickly, is you've still got 5 minutes for the comeback. Plenty of time to work with, eh? But they need things to start going their way. We talk about the high points on this roster. It should be Checkmate. It should be Lupta. But relatively quiet series from both of them so far. Tread again struggling in the neutral. Overclock response from Lupta right now. He's out in the open, but he's going to slide, and Zodial gets the better of him right now. Forced back out to the high ground, but Zodial was more than fine. Full rail in hand as well. Will execute Tread beneath him. And they just can't make this retake work for love nor money right now, Qadsiah. And a chance for Team Peps to continue pushing forward. Downpour and Blade coming up very soon. They nearly have this FD God beat even again. Great. Would be the perfect ult to respond to Checkmate's Blade with. Really, if you're Qadsiah, you need to just try and go and make it messy. They have got spawn advantage here, so close to their side of the map. Torpedoes come through. Now the downpour comes out. Does it catch Checkmate? No, he deflects it. He actually deflects it back onto Ice. Now they're chasing Ice out, but no kills out of this Blade. FD God is going to have beat to push with really soon if they're not careful. Look at FD. He's going for it over the train, and they're diving in. Now the Blade comes back. Ken is all over Lupta. The combo is good. Ken's been given the slip here. It's around and round and round he goes, but eventually he catches Landon. And Team Peps explode back round the corner with that beat, and they are looking good on this one. Zirian has the Ray. Qadsiah have ult advantage here, but they need to win this fight. They can't afford to lose it. If I'm Team Peps, or maybe they're just going to take a step back, actually. Yeah, there were a couple of trades in there. So, yeah, they're going to regroup with Ice onto the high ground. But this high ground hold has been impenetrable from Peps so far. Trying to make their way around the corner. They're taking this high ground top left. The wall comes out from Ice. Or top right, rather. Tread's trying to come in on top as well. Slice onto Zodial, forces him back. They try and boot Tread in. Tread's full blocking. Downpour now comes out versus that Ray. Does catch Zodial in the back. And now this Ray trade going massively their favor. Lubta is awfully low. He's going to slide away. Zirian has stayed in the Ray. Lubta's going to have another cheeky peek, but he gets taken out by Checkmate. And finally, Qadsiah, they have broken the high ground hold. It took him the best part of 7 minutes, but they've broken it. Now, finally a chance to be on the front for Qadsiah, but they've got such a long way to go, haven't they? They've got a beat advantage here. FD God still got 15% to go. Expect maybe Zodial to start with the overclock here, and then Haku beats in response. But it's really the onus is on Qadsiah to make the first move, so Team Peps don't have to do that if they don't want to. It's not the greatest place to overclock from, really. So easy to DP from this position. So might just play it a little bit slower here, Team Peps. Try and force Qadsiah to make the first move. Pressure onto Lubta right now in the back, down to half HP. Now the overclock, he spots the kill, he takes Lubta down. Now the beat comes through, 3-person beat. They're trying to push into the room, but Tread doesn't get the beat. And oh, for a moment, it looked like Qadsiah could start snowballing a comeback. But another ult down the drain for Qadsiah. And it's just comfortable for Team Peps right now. Spaghetti everywhere. I mean, so much spaghetti. On the back foot, once again, Qadsiah, they have DPS ults, but FD God, he's got the perfect answer. He's got the beat. And again, Team Peps, they've got this high ground hold. They don't need to force anything. They don't need to make the move. It's Qadsiah who have to make it happen. So Checkmate's going to try and go. Beat now from FD God. Doesn't catch Ice, but catches all the people who were getting bladed. And Haku doesn't make it out of that one. Now they're at a player disadvantage, positional disadvantage. Qadsiah starting to run out of time. Lubta on the high ground with it. Can't find anything. They do find Tread. Still a full rail here. Any connect from Lubta? No. Misses. And Zodial responds. Now the dive into the back line. Ice is going to take care of Landon. And they just can't get themselves out of this big pit. Tread's going to find another trade. For what it's worth, makes the retake a little bit easier. It was a trade onto the Sojourn as well. But the damage is really done. They've just been on the back foot perennially here, Qadsiah. 45 seconds left. It's going to have to be an almighty comeback now. They have the Ray. They have the downpour with which to do it, Qadsiah. But Team Peps have not just nose ults, they also got a blade to throw in here. If I'm Team Peps, can sucker them into this low ground position, then just drop a Ray blade. Really hard to respond with. Maybe need a big downpour from Tread in all of this. Trying to go back. Landon's going to come through the high ground now. He tries to group up with Tread. It's a little bit late. Landon doesn't have the Ray yet. They just make the move too soon now, Qadsiah. Oh, no. They just go too soon. What were they? They had time. They're not going to tap the payload. They're going to force the C9. Downpour on the point just to be sure. And they've absolutely been blown out of the water here. Wow. One-way traffic. Honestly, I thought Qadsiah would be favorites for this. I thought Checkmate would, Again, it's the end. It's all about the end, not how they start, right? But this is a pretty... I knew Peps were doing well in scrims, but I didn't expect Qadsiah because they had the Korean boot camp and everything. Really thought they would, come back. Or, like, come back looking quite strong, right? I feel like the biggest gaps right now are in terms of where it feels like the matchup's being won and lost. I think Tread and his team are losing the neutral. I think Zodial getting slightly more done. Checkmate has felt pretty silent, right? Like, you think of this team, this is a team that needs Checkmate to do a lot. But it feels like they're really struggling with the neutral. But the big one is the ults, right? How many of the ults, and everyone's been guilty of that, like Landon, Haku, Checkmate, Tread, just ults that haven't got value. Oh, thank you, No Idea, for the bits. This is classic selective memory, right? Because you know what happened last year, for those who didn't watch my power rankings videos last year, because I think we might have some new people here. What happened last year is I got every single winner right in EMEA in North America all year. And what did everybody say? Fucking nothing. Fucking nothing. Cheers, guys. As soon as there's a chance for negativity for Flame, fuck. Suddenly, everyone's fucking chirping. You guys only focusing on the negative. You guys focusing on the negative as opposed to the positive. More about you than me. That's all I'm saying. John Luck. Ice is crazy on House? I don't know if he's crazy. He's playing well. Alright, Siravasa. Captain Prash. What's the decision? What about Korea? I mean, come on. Did anyone else get all of EMEA right? Cheers, Zidane, mate. You're one of the good ones. You had to play German Uni League finals versus Ice. Wasn't fun? Yeah, I can imagine so. Wait, which way did you go, Prashi? I missed it. You believe in Tread? So Qadsiah are getting it. I got top 2. Thank you, Solar. One of the good ones. One of the good ones. I knew there was someone out there I liked. Sorry, I'm really bad at reading YouTube chat. It's new to me, so it's in a different position when I normally look. But if you're still here, D9B, Debbie. It's Team Peps and Org. It's a small, like, what would you call it? Like a grassroots org. It's run by Fefe, who is a former coach and general manager in Overwatch League. He sort of funds it and does the operations. So it works as an org, but it's not an org, say, the same size as Cloud9, where it's maybe like a full functioning business with full-time employees. But it's somewhere in between there, I think. A lot of respect for Fefe and Peps and what they're doing over there. So, yeah, a lot of time for them. And certainly, this roster they put together, looking pretty good. Need a live Fefe reaction. Should I get the stream up? Where is he? Are Peps a bigger org than Timeless? I think probably, yeah. QLM in as well. Hold on, let me get Fefe up while I'm thinking about it. Wait, is it that one? Or is it that one? Oh wait, maybe this is what's confusing. Maybe this is what was confusing my let me try turning, where is it? Okay. Let me get Fefe up. Ooh. What's the tree tweet? Wait, did I put the title wrong? Hold on. It's because I got my YouTube on the other one. Week 2, day 1, week 1. Oh, it's because it was Korea. It's because I just overwrote the name from Korea, but didn't overwrite it right. Getting roasted today. Oh, he's saying I look like Andrew Tate. I'm just a perfectionist, aren't I? Spitting image? I don't think really. I think we got different face shapes. Does this mean now I don't have to respect women anymore? Can we... Right? Anymore? Wait, where's Fefe? There he is. Let me get him on the mute. I mean, I'm asking you guys. Just try it out. Okay, all right. For you guys, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. All right. Suravasa. India buff. in play in the favor of Qadsiah right now. They have banned Zarya, presumably to protect Hazard, I would guess, more than anything else. QLM in as well for Lubda. So a bit of a like-for-like swap here. Remember to complain about the woke? I'll remember. QLM is a really a classic hit scan player. Sojin, Widow, Ashe. Lots of people talk about yeah, you can't ban same role unbound. So lots of people talk about him very much as like he's got crazy aim. We'll see if that translates into reality. It just feels like Qadsiah just trying to change something. See if it works, and I guess it works! Looks like that one was set up by Tread. Zodiac will get taken down. They're getting forced back right now. Forced all the way out. And Ice is going to get separated here. Might get caught if he's not careful. Tread is hot on his heels. And they're also playing Tracer, which isn't really something we see all that often. But, I mean, can you argue with the results? And they're all chased out right now, trying to get a few more kills. Hold on, let me lock in. I got distracted. I'm locking in. Because it looks like Qadsiah, they found their hands. They found a chance to fight back. Coming through the enclosed side here, jumping through. Checkmate nearly has a pulse bomb already here, but Zirion will have Suzu for that, so they need to try and force that out before Checkmate can let it go. Landon's getting really close in this Ray. Wall on the choke to try and put pressure on Ice. Not too much pressure, and Zodial's found the opening pick for him just when they need it most. Now pressure coming on from FD, trying to mark this Tracer out of the game. Checkmate's going to deepen his flank, go all the way behind. But now on this high ground, Zodial's just got him pinned in. Now the Disruptor shot to try and clear Tread, and Tread is awfully low. He's just going to die. And Zodial's just doing it all for the team right now. Look at him. He's uncontested. And this is because Tracer, unlike Genji can climb walls. Tracer can't blink up. Just stuffed in there. Gets the high ground unchallenged. They have conceded, what's that, 90, 80%? I can't quite see with the color on color. 80%. 80%. Qadsiah coming back with both their ults right now. Well, both support ults, I should say. Checkmate still with this pulse bomb. Working his way into the back, but look at FD God, he's got eyes on him, trying to do a rollout here, Checkmate, but here come the torpedoes and the Ray. Torpedoes connecting out, Deflect is there, Landon can't find too much value, responsive beat from FD God, now the beat back, but Zirion's about to have this Kitsune rush, here comes the downpour out from Ice, he's awfully low, he's got him rooted up though, defensive torpedoes come round, now the blade in from Ken, but Haku's giving him the slip, the downpour comes out with the Deflect onto Tread, doesn't matter though, QLM's got his back, they have control of point still, Peps, if they are a player down right now, coming onto the high ground, pressure onto Ice. Zodial has the overclock though if he feels the clutch coming, and Zirion hits the dink. Now the overclock, both supports have fallen. Zodial and Zirion clutching it out. QLM has responded though, looking for it too for QLM. They're all so low, but dive on Ice has got him. Tread is so low, Ice can maybe do it all himself. Oh, so close to the clutch there from QLM. But Ice has the HP advantage late. Checkmate's able to get one more touch. Haku's back. They're not going to give it up just yet, Qadsiah, but they are so low on resources. Now Landon coming back. They turn their attention to him. Can Checkmate get one more touch? He can! So many touches from Checkmate. He finally falls. And that should be the end of the touches now. And Peps win a very scrappy, very messy first point there. And that was all of the ults invested as we get Checkmate going back over to the Genji now. I do have to say, I think there's a very good reason everyone's playing Genji in these mirrors. Much more effective with the Hazard. Much more safer playing against a Hazard as well. They're going to rotate high ground here. Qadsiah, they're getting close to that raid, but I think the first hold up will actually be FD God's beat here. So if Team Peps are switched on, they can maybe just push early with that advantage. For now, though, wall on the choke, and Ken and Ice are just going to die. Really a big mistake, I think, from Peps, obviously, just to concede the high ground there so easily. Because as soon as they got that, QLM and Checkmate just able to take over. They get the wall on the choke, and they just kill Ice and Ken before they know it. Qadsiah fighting back. Looking to maybe fight close, potentially. They have the Ray available here, but they're going to back up to point now, Qadsiah. Haku doesn't quite have beat yet, so support ult advantage for a little bit for Team Peps. They're trying to come in for choke right now. Tread is going to get forced out. 1 HP already. Landon will respond. Ray versus Kitsune rush, and Tread will get healed up. Now the beat comes through. Haku has the beat back now. Haku responds with the beat. Peps take the back step now, trying to force point, but here comes the push, and QLM has found the rail in the tail end of this, and what a good pick as well, onto the Kiri. Tread's going to double down, walled off though, and again, Ice gets the better. Forcing Tread in, and a chance for Team Peps to walk quickly here. And yeah, Checkmate's going to get caught as well. And just the overextension, QLM did the hard bit, found the pick. Are they going to commit more to this? It's hard into the hazard, but QLM, he wants to scrap. He's got full pocket. Deflect comes out. There's the downpour. It catches QLM. Now put an end to that overclock. And they get the retake. It ends up being a 1-for-1 ult trade in the tail end there. But the real missed opportunity was obviously not converting that player advantage situation. Now, Zodial has the overclock. Ken has the blade. Checkmate also has a blade here, but I think if I'm Peps, as soon as they come in here, I can pop the overclock, and then I can sort of blade mid-fight. Maybe if I'm Ken, I just look to mark Checkmate with the blade. Need kind of downpour value from Tread. Trying to come back out main right now. Looking for some value. Can't find anything, and just, there we go. Checkmate gets it out. 1-for-1 trade. Deflect comes out from Zol. Checkmate. We said Checkmate needs to do everything for this team, and bloody hell if he isn't doing it all in this fight. Unbelievable from Checkers. They needed something big. They needed somebody to step up. We asked where was Lubda, where was Checkmate in some of these maps. But Checkmate does it all there, and that'll put Qadsiah on the board. No touch available from Team Peps. And maybe, just maybe. Yeah, Tread did use ult as well, but I mean... oh, sorry, I see what you mean, yeah. Oh, they catch Zirian early, actually. They're still going for this. It's just going to get caught here as well, and Peps just caught napping a little bit on the walkout there. And this will be first control over to Qadsiah. The point still doesn't unlock for 10 seconds. So a chance still to contest from Peps here. They nearly have the beat for it as well. Full rail for Zodial. Has an overclock to follow it up with. Looking for an opportunity. There's QLM. He's caught in the open, but Zodial doesn't find the opening blow. Qadsiah around the corner, and they have the beat if Peps get close. Now the beat push comes in. FD God doesn't quite have it yet. FD God is swarmed, dies on 98%. Qadsiah, they have found their feet. They take down FD God. They win that trade. Zodial trying to camp with this rail, looking for an opportunity. They want to try and punish Ice in main, but Tread's been caught overextended before. And he will get forced back. Back onto point now. Landon has the Ray. Zirian has it to match. And Team Peps have more ults to later into this. But it's Landon who starts the fight with Ray. Now the downpour comes out. Oh, it's caught everyone. Everyone is caught in that. The backline will die immediately thanks to Ice. Tread gets one trade, but it won't be enough. No healing for Tread in this, remember now. And the downpour was the difference maker there from Ice. They should be able to clean it up. Avoid any more trades. And Peps do get the retake here. And maybe the nicest thing in Peps for all of that is they only use one of their support ults. So they actually still have support ult advantage carried over into this next fight. Beat in hand for FD God. The perfect answer to Checkmate's blade. Maybe what I want to do here if I'm Qadsiah is I start with the overclock, try and bait the blade or the beat push out of Team Peps, and then try and hit it with my own blade or my own downpour or something. We'll see what they choose to do. Checkmate's certainly eager at this choke. Looks like they might just go for a beat push. FD God, the hazard's right in front of you, for the love of God, man. Unbelievable. Ajax and QLM's overclock does it all. FD. They wanted to beat push early. But wait, it's not quite over yet. How? How on earth have Zodial and Zirian nearly turned this? Checkmate on half HP. Now FD God is back. Checkmate's awfully low. He has to run out, and somehow, some way, they don't win that fight. They don't win that fight. They don't flip the point. A tactical Ajax. Maybe FD God can see things we can't. But now all of a sudden it's a blade v blade situation coming back. Anyone's game. Checkmate's going to dive in, going for it, but they are forced away. Checkmate is awfully low. Dives back to point. Zodial now with the overclock. He's been lethal with him, but he's going to get rooted to the spot. He's still lethal, rooted to the spot. Ken with the blade over the top. And Peps, they're going to take the lead. It's just Landon left alive right now. And what a huge opportunity from Qadsiah. That has just gone absolutely begging. 2-1 for Peps on the map. One more round to secure the 3-0 over Qadsiah here. And it's going to be point E. Ice has the downpour, Haku has the beat. Yeah, we can watch that situation again afterwards because it was bizarre to say the least. Now coming back in, and they've gone early, actually. They've just caught Qadsiah before the fight even begins. Looks like Qadsiah were not ready for that at all. No chance to use the beat, no chance to respond. And they're going to stagger QLM out a little bit as well here. No mistakes on that stagger from them. Now, Rate and Downpour available. Haku has the beat, Landon nearly has the Downpour. Qadsiah might be wise just to wait for the Downpour before really committing, but Team Peps don't really want to seem to give him a chance. Wall up the choke already, forcing him back a little bit. QLM is awfully low. Amp up now from Haku to heal everyone. Checkmate's already in quite deep. Downpour coming out, beat in response right now. Don't know if the Downpour caught anyone, but Checkmate is separated and focused down. They trade ice for it though, so it's a good trade for Qadsiah. They can keep walking, they can take this raid trade. They have the hazard advantage. Zirian uses back. Landon will match it right now, but look at Tread pulling them out. Here's the beat over the top from FD God. Still trying to focus them down, and yeah, Haku is caught with that. The support ult does a lot in the end, but QLM still finds a trade. They're hunting Landon on the coast, but Landon's giving them the jukes. They're really going for Landon right now. FD God, he's boom chasing Landon, and Landon lives. A slippery young yank now. Landon, and he gets out of all of that. Downpour now from Tread as he walls himself in the corner, and Qadsiah, they are fighting back. Unbelievable. Landon gets away with that one. And Qadsiah, they have a chance in this again. They're having to scrap for every inch. But now they're holding. QLM has the overclock. Zodial has one as well. You can see Zodial trying to come through this right-hand side for now, but they're just trying to push him main instead. Now Zodial's going to start it. QLM will respond. First ink onto Zodial. They're all over him. QLM gets the better of him. Now they're chasing down FD God, but none of those rails connected, so FD will be okay. They're pushing him back at the choke. Next wall timing. Doesn't quite catch anyone from Tread. And the rest of Peps get out at choke. And oh, Checkmate gets caught. Once again, Qadsiah end up losing someone. Holding close, but QLM is good for it again. Clean with that one. Charging up his next rail, holding this angle on the left. Ice has got him in his sights, though. Zodial now onto the Tracer, trying to put pressure on right now. And Landon falls. They've just killed the backline, but his backline trades all around. They've got the touch in all of this. 99% for Qadsiah, but Haku and Tread, they're so low. Ice will clean them all up. And it'll be one more attempt for Qadsiah here with the retake. They have to make it work. They nearly have Ray. They nearly have Beat. They nearly have Blade. All the combo they need. Most importantly, a beat advantage as well for Haku over FD God. Downpour comes out. Oh my god, QLM's going to get deleted for it, but Ray can't save him. Good Downpour from Ice. Now the Ray response from Zirian. Haku has the beat. He drops a beat. It doesn't catch Checkmate, though. Checkmate has to beat regardless, though. He's got to try and make it work on 2 bars of health, Checkmate. He's just trying to play his life. No heals for Checkmate. He gets taken down, and Peps will just do it. FD God does get to that beat. Desperate Downpour from Tread. He connects the root onto that hazard, but the damage is done. Team Peps close it out 3-0 over Qadsiah. Statement from Fefe and the boys. Let's see how Fefe feels about that one. I mean, at this point, it's not even surprising.
Bien sûr. La Team Peps qui remporte son premier match de championnat.
Not even surprising.
2025.
Thank you, Fika, for the 7 months.
Ah là là.
King of the North. Good day for Fefe. I'll check the VOD. Oh, you want to see the end of Nat Siravasa? Where am I going? Oh, wait, do you mean... Oh, you... Oh, okay. You're talking about something else, Panda. I'm with you. Okay, we'll do both things. I'll do both things. Show the Ajax? Yeah, that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. It was this fight, right? Yeah. Alright. So, beat push from Peps trying to go early tempo. What could go wrong? This could go wrong. I mean, this beat is now not going to hit half the people, even if it goes off. Fuck. Okay. So now Ajax, QLM is overclocking, but he's not getting beat pushed. Ken's already half HP. They turn around. They trade Landon, though. QLM gets 2. He's trying to stagger him, isn't he? He's trying to stagger him, but he doesn't realize... Oh my god, QLM. He's actually... Yeah, he's trying to stagger him. He thinks he's... But I think, yeah, I think he's, like... Because I think the first shot, he genuinely misses. Right? Like, he just misses the shot, you know? Wait, let me go a bit further back, sorry. Alright, fucking lagged. Come on. Like, this one, I think he actually misses. You know, like, he just, like, slid and he missed. Oh, why does it keep freezing? Is it just for bod? Oh, yeah, maybe it's just for bod. So I think that, yeah, like, at first when he just misses, then he thinks he's staggering them. But I don't know, actually. Like, and then it's just a fucking disaster, right? It's just a disaster from there. No, Soon didn't play. Was it just no ammo? Oh. Fuck. But his aim looks really lazy on these first shots, no? Like when after he slides in. I mean, I don't know how, you know that one where we have for pause? I don't know how that one doesn't hit. Yeah. And then he just has no ammo after that, you're right. QLM is in NA. Why didn't Checkmate heal him? Honestly. Good question. Yeah, I mean, this one is hard. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. Give me a sec, Panda. Hold on, my mods needs me to check something. Ooh, 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 ooh. Looking. Yeah, good for me, Panda. I'm publishing the first one now. Did you do the tags and stuff and everything? Is it all just good to go? Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. All right, publishing that one now. So if anyone wants to go watch that, if they missed any of the early action,